كلمتان حبيبتان إلى الرحمن خفيفتان على اللسان ثقيلتان في الميزان سبحان الله وبحمده سبحان الله العظيم سبحان الله وبحمده سبحان الله العظيم.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, once again. Because I had some connection issues and really big issues with this some technologies around here that I am using. I am trying to redo this lesson that we just a while ago started. So I am going to start that lesson once again from the beginning, and inshallah I hope I improve myself as well this time. I actually checked that the connection issue was showing on my screen, but in reality it did upload to Facebook. So maybe it just shows that here connecting live video and the three dots here in my screen. At the same time it's going live, the live broadcasting is reaching you guys. So let's inshallah begin this lesson once again. We are trying to review the book 1 of Medina Arabic book series. Okay, so I will show you the book just in a little while. Yeah, here it is. So in this book there are some basic words that we need to learn, and the words are given with pictures, right? So you can see that here we have hada baytun, hada baytun, and that is the correct way to learn the word meanings. You just don't try to translate the word as it is, like hada baytun, this is the house, hada masjidun, this is the mosque, hada babun, this is the door. Don't do that. Hada baytun, if you want to add this part, this is a bayt. Just look at the picture and try to commit it to your memory and learn the words, associate it with the pictures. So when I say what is a pen, for example, you say a pen is a pen. You don't need another language to translate it. You know what a pen is. That's what we want with Arabic as well. When I say the word baytun, this picture baytun should immediately come into your eyes. You should definitely know what a baytun is and what masjidun is, what difference it has. You already know them, right? So you just need to associate this baytun with the word. And also when I say a house, you don't recognize the house by its letters. You recognize with its picture already in your mind beforehand. If there was no picture of baytun, we could just say that you don't know what a bayt is, right? If you didn't know how a house looks like, a bayt looks like, a masjid looks like, a door looks like, what a door looks like, you wouldn't know how, no matter how many times I say a house, a masjid, a house, a bab, a door, a mosque, no matter how many times I say that, you might not recognize, not know what it is. So this is really, really useful when you try to learn, for example, hada baytun, just as it is. No translation, no intermediate translations. Hada baytun means hada baytun. Okay, hada baytun means hada baytun. This is a house. If you just need some translation help, but learn it like that. I know, every word and every sentence cannot be, every meaning cannot be learned like this, but the basics you should make, you should have your foundation this way. Try to memorize the words. Try to remember this, tip when you try to memorize all those words. And I actually would like to show you, as I have shown in the previous version of this lesson, the book series that you need to download, right? So that's the connection issue that I am talking about. If you are seeing this, I can't see, I don't know if this is reaching you guys or not. that's why I had to restart the lesson. But then I found out it actually does reach you guys even if I can't see it in front of my screen. So maybe I don't see the comments or anything like that. But inshallah I'm gonna upload this video to you guys as soon as it's done to YouTube with no connection issues, inshallah. This is the website I talked about. It's called abdurrahman.org. I also found this website, I mean, just recently, and it has, mashallah, a lot of resources. May Allah, I mean, reward those brothers and sisters who did this. So you can find here we have Medina Arabic book, the text, the Arabic text. I want you to download all these books. Maybe you don't need some of these, of course, but you will need the Arabic textbook here, which is the original text, Arabic text version of the Medina book. And also you will find the Arabic solutions, which are the solutions to the textbook, Arabic textbook. The other thing is the English key. You can use it to learn the new words. But try, picture in the images. Try to have the images when you try to learn the words. Most words, of course, I know you can't associate with it with any particular picture, but try as much as you can to learn Arabic in Arabic. And inshallah, as I mentioned earlier in the version 1 of this lesson, inshallah we will try to take level 3 in Arabic, and inshallah I am trying to bring you to that level, inshallah. If we don't, maybe we can use English language to some extent, but in these lessons the English language would be the common language that we would use to understand the Arabic versions. So here we also have the English audio, English translation, and as well as the Arabic text. So I want you to download these lessons. They are really organized really well. You have, like, if you go to this link over here, the Medina Arabic Shukri high quality MP3, that link you will reach here. So you will have lessons 1, 2, 3, all the lessons are here. So what I want to do is, as a homework, inshallah I am going to give you weekly lessons for now. So every week when you come to the live session, or when you watch these sessions, inshallah, in YouTube and in Facebook and anywhere else, I want you to have at least listen to, by looking at the text, the Arabic original text, at least 5 lessons, or maybe 3, at minimum 3, at least 3. It's not that long, even maybe 12 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. Is not much long. And also I want you to have a separate, like, cards with or a book even, so that you can write the new words. So there will be some grammatical terms that we are going to use often, and I hope inshallah I will be able to put them, organize them and present to you in a nice format with all the with all the words and their translations written, the English grammatical terms, like aqilun wa ghayru aqilin, mudhakkar muannath, mufrad muthanna jam'. These are terms we are going to learn quickly in a while. And also I am using this whiteboard, as you know, to write these things. It's not the maybe it's not the most effective way. Maybe creating slides and presentations is the most effective way, but at the present time I don't have the time and lack the skill also to do those stuff. But if some of you guys can help me, just inbox me in the in the page, inshallah, that if you can help us all, inshallah, in creating some slides. I will send you the material, and maybe I will write in the cards or in the images what I want you to, for example, present, maybe the words and the meanings, to present in a nice format. That's something, inshallah, I hope one of you guys will help me with, inshallah. We are all, inshallah, going to benefit from this, and most of all I am going to benefit from this than all of you, than the rest of you, because I am getting to revise the subject matter which I have learned really a decade ago, and also improve my knowledge, inshallah. That's what I am trying to do. In the meantime, improving your, benefiting you guys in some way, I hope. Where is the book? Once again, let's go to the book. So what is this? Hada baytun. Let's ignore the hada part for now. Okay, let's just focus on the baitun part. This is lesson 1 in page number 5 of your Arabic book, the text which you would have already maybe in your phone or maybe in your laptop. If you can just print out a few lessons and inshallah follow with us, that would be really beneficial, so that you can even write the meanings referring to the English referring to the English key if I don't provide you the meaning, because it's inshallah really gonna be useful if you try this. You can't just automatically learn this stuff, believe me. So hada baitun, from this one we will take the word baitun. You can see what baitun is, right? It's a house, let's say it, right? Okay, so baitun is a house, masjidun is a mosque, babun is a door. Now there are some things we would like to know about each of these words and the other words as well here. Okay, so the first thing we want to know is, there are 5 questions, basically 5 analysis that we are going to do on each word. The first one is, this word baitun, is it used for humans, intellectual beings? I mean, of course, a human is different from a mouse, right? Of course, this is not a live mouse, it's the mouse we use for the computer. So a mountain is different from a human, a computer, a door, a house, a masjid, a bab, a sarir, a bed. So intellectual beings are differentiated from non-intellectual beings. Okay, intellectual beings are differentiated from what? Let me write this on the board so that you can have a view. Intellectual beings are differentiated in intellectual, which basically means human. So the word, when we look at the word baitun, is this word baitun a human? No, right? It's not a human. So there is a specific term, there are specific terms in Arabic grammar that you need to learn. So when we consider the word baitun, we should categorize, we should have a list with us. This is the first question, which is Q1, the analysis number 1, to see whether this word corresponds to the aqil side, which is the intellectual or the human side of this table, or the other one is ghayru aqil. Ghayru aqil. I hope you understand this writing also. Ghayru aqil. So if the first thing we are going to see is if it's aqil or ghayru aqil. Aqil is used for human beings and intellectual things, beings. Ghayru aqil is used for non-intellectual, non-human beings. Okay, so what is aqil and what is ghayru aqil? So the example I already gave you in the first version of this, which you might not even find, is that when your mother brings someone home, do you ask your mother, Mom, what is this? No, right? You don't ask that question, right? It's not even polite and it's not even correct. Mom, what is this? You don't say that to a person. No, people are respected. Okay, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us izzah over all creation, all of his creation. Subhanallah, he preferred us to all of his creation. So human beings, intellectual beings in general also are different from all other species, everything else. Okay, so for human beings in the language also we have some differences that we need to consider and we need to learn. So this aqil, this word aqil here, this word is used for human beings or words which are used for humans. You will see the difference. Don't worry, you will see the difference when I am saying a word in itself is for humans, right? For example, if I say bintun, or if I say waladun, waladun means son, right? Or a boy. Bintun means girl or daughter. Bintun means girl. So bintun, is bintun a human? Yes. So it is aqil. Is baitun a human? No. So it is ghayru aqil. Now let's do this with the word list we have in our book over here. So let's see the first one, baitun. Okay, is baitun Aqil or ghayru aqil? Is baytun a human, which means basically aqil? Or is it ghayru aqil, not used for humans? So we see that it is not used for humans. Ghayru aqil. Okay? Ghayru aqil. Just a minute. Give me a moment. Okay, because I want to write on the screen, that's why I am switching over to the other version of this. Yes, I have it here. You guys can now see it. So, as I said, baytun is ghayru aqil. It's not used for humans. Okay, baytun is ghayru aqil. Sorry about this. Baytun is ghayru aqil. Let's see the next word. Masjidun. Is masjidun aqil or ghayru aqil? Really easy. Masjidun is also ghayru aqil. It's not an intellectual being. It's not used for intellectual things or beings. Right? Not used for human beings. Also, the other word, I think this is taking longer than expected. Let's just close it and do with what we have. Okay. Really sorry about that. So in the argil side, we could write the word baytun. Sorry, not in the argil side. In the ghayru argil side, we can write baytun. Okay. What's the next word? Masjidun. Right? The next word is masjidun. That's also really simple. Masjidun falls under which category? Masjidun also falls under ghayru aqil category. What is the next one? Babun. So basically, this whole page that I showed you a while ago, this whole page has all of these are ghayru aqil. None of these are human beings. None of these are intellectual things. So all of these are what in the category? Ghayru aqil. So now we have the tools. We have the magnifying glass to look into the word. The first magnifying glass, the first tool we are using is if it is to check in if it is aqil or ghayru aqil. If it's used for human beings or if it's not used for human beings. If it's used for human beings, it is special in a way. Okay, there are some special words you should use with it. Just like said, when your mother brings someone home, you don't ask, Mom, what is this? You ask rather, Mom, who is this? Right? But when your mom brings some grocery from the store, some grocery shopping, when your mom did some grocery shopping and brought some stuff home, you could just ask, what is this? You won't ask, who is this? Right? So that same way in Arabic we have ma hada and man hada. This ma hada is used for ghayru aqil, for non-intellectual beings, non-intellectual things, not human beings. Ma hada. But man hada, which is the equivalent of who, is used for intellectual beings like human beings. Even if it is a kid, even if it's an engineer, muhandisun, or even if it's a teacher, muallimun, mudarrisun, talibun. You can see, human beings, by saying human beings, we just don't mean rajulun, imra'atun, ibnun, bintun, not only these words, but all those things, those words which are associated with human beings. For example, muhandisun. Who could be a muhandis? Can a cat be a muhandis? Or can a cow be a muhandis? Muhandisun means engineer, right? You already know that. Okay. Talibun means a student. Can a goat be a student? No, right? So you can see where I am going with this. You can't use, there are some specific words which are specific for human beings. So with these words you are asking man hada, not ma hada, right? Intellectual and non-intellectual things. Aqil and ghayru aqil. I hope we are ready to move to the next part, but let me just go through this book and let's go and see if we can identify aqil and ghayru aqil. I really couldn't load that other PDF which I could use to write, with this pen on my tablet here, book on my surface here. But let's just continue with what we have. Like I said, let's not anything stop us from doing this. Okay, so the first word is baitun. Is it aqil or ghayru aqil? It is ghayru aqil. Masjidun ghayru aqil. Babun ghayru aqil. Kitabun ghayru aqil. Of course, I don't need to say kitabun is a book, qalamun is a pen, because you should already know that. Inshallah, you will, if you don't already know now, you will refer to the English key and the words, the meanings, and the pictures are in front of us, so we know. So kitabun aqil or ghayru aqil. غير عاقل. قلم غير عاقل. مفتاح غير عاقل. مكتب غير عاقل. سرير غير عاقل. كرسي غير عاقل. Same. So these are just the words we have already went through. طبيب غير عاقل. لا. No. طبيب عاقل. Right? طبيب is a kalima which is عاقل. Okay, tabibun is not ghayru aqil, tabibun is aqil. So this is aqil. Tabibun is a human being and aqil. The word is categorized as aqil. So what we are trying to do, you can see we are going to categorize the words. So for example, when we take the word baitun, does it fall under the category of aqil or ghayru aqil? And we are going to have 4 similar tests like that we are going to perform on each and every word. So طبيب عاقل أم غير عاقل. طبيب عاقل. ولد غير عاقل. No. عاقل. Right? Intellectual being. ولد, a human being, a living being. طالب عاقل. رجل عاقل. Right? كلب, which means a dog. عاقل أو غير عاقل? It's غير عاقل. Okay, it's not a human being, so غير عاقل. قط, cat. عاقل أو غير عاقل? غير عاقل. Okay, even if a cat is a living thing, in Arabic we don't see it as عاقل. Okay, in Arabic this word عاقل is specifically used for human beings and some other beings. Inshallah, we will go through that later, but at this stage let's categorize. So حمار عاقل أم غير عاقل. غير عاقل. حصان, حمار means a donkey. حصان means a horse. حصان عاقل أم غير عاقل. غير عاقل. جمل غير عاقل. The same. So I hope that you guys have already got this idea of what this category number 1, the question number 1. عاقل أم غير عاقل. هذه الكلمة عاقل, يعني في فئة عاقل أم غير عاقل? Is this word in the category of عاقل or غير عاقل? That's the first test we are going to do. That's the first, we could say symptom we are going to check. That's the first symptom we are going to look for. So for example, when we are diagnosing someone in the hospital, we are saying that if he has coronavirus or not. We are going to check if we ask him if he has a sore throat, right? If he has a fever, a hay fever, right? So like that, we are going to look into these words, what these words actually are. So every time you see a word, you should ask this question yourself: is this word aqil am ghayru aqil? This is the first question you are going to ask. Is this word aqil am ghayru aqil? Let's say what else we have. Hajarun, which is a rock. Aqil am ghayru aqil? Ghayru aqil. Okay, ghayru aqil category. Mudarrisun, a word here. Mudarrisun, which means teacher. Aqil am ghayru aqil? Aqil, right? Imamun, the one who prays with us. Imamun. Who is, it is a what or is it a who? It's a who, right? So, aqil. So I think those are the words. I want you to go through, or maybe this book. There are a couple of words. You will try this. Apply this concept by yourself to see if it is aqil or ghayru aqil. If it's used for intellectual things or not. So the next thing is qamarun. Al-qamaru. Al-qamaru means the moon. Is it aqil or ghayru aqil? I am repeating this because so that this sticks in your mind. just to check if it's aqil am ghayru aqil, if it's used for intellectual things or not. So qamarun is ghayru aqil. Jadidun, jadidun, is it even a noun? Because jadidun means new, right? In English, jadidun would be an adjective. So where are Arabic adjectives? Don't you have, any category of adjectives in your language, right? So let's go and see the parts of speech in English and Arabic. Okay, so in English you can see there is a noun which refers to a person. You already have access to all these notes. In the website. I shared the link. Also, I showed at the beginning of this lesson in the site. So English has 8 parts of speech, but Arabic has only just 3. Would it be easy or hard? To categorize things, to categorize words into 8 tables is going to be harder than to categorize them into just 3 tables of ism, fi'l, harf. Right? We have ism, fi'l and harf in Arabic. So just quickly, let's say nouns, pronouns, adjectives, adverbs, interjection. Go through this stuff. Just read it on your own so that you will have a more detailed idea of what all these parts of speech in English are. But I am going to just skip to the next slide, and we are going to explain to you what a noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb and interjection, all of these are. So as you can see in Arabic, all of these 5 categories, 5 parts of speech fall under the same category, which is ismun. Arabic has 3 parts of speech: ism, fi'l wa harf. صح؟ ismun wa fi'lun wa harfun. طيب? Okay? So under the ism category, if we compare it with the English noun, pronoun, noun as in house, pronoun as in he, she, it, adjective as in new, adverb as in quickly, right? Interjection. All of these fall under the ism category, which is translated to English as noun. So all of these are nouns. A pronoun is also a noun. When we are referring to a noun is in this course, it could be a pronoun in the English language. So all of these are asma'un, which is the jam of ism. Asma'un. All of these will be categorized as noun. What we are trying to see in these lectures, in detail, is the noun, the ism. We will go later to the fi'l, which is the verb, and to harf, which is the particle. For example, fi, the preposition fi, right? Preposition or conjunction, these are referred to as particles, which is harf, ism wa fi'l harf. But for now, let's consider ism. So just a moment ago, what did I say? This book. So jadidun, is jadidun an adjective? Yes, it is. It means new, right? Jadidun means new. So in the Arabic language, it falls under the category ism. So it is also a ism. So basically, these 5 tests that we are going to perform on any given word, these are going to be performed specifically on nouns. But believe me, some of those criteria will apply to verbs as well. So these 5 criteria that we are going to learn, these 5 questions and the answers to which the options to which we are going to learn is in a short while. We will see that these same things apply to the noun, and some of it, not all of it, some of it apply to the verb as well. So it will be beneficial to learn these 5. So let's see. Jadidun, we have established that it is an ism, right, in Arabic. So is jadidun aqil or ghayru aqil? In the word itself doesn't indicate a thing, a physical thing. It indicates a description, an adjective, right? A sifa. Jadidun, it indicates a quality. For example, hada qalamun jadidun. This is a new pen. So this new jadidun in itself it isn't aqil, right? The word itself, it isn't aqil. But when you consider if jadidun, this same word can be used for humans, can be used for, intellectual beings. Can it be? Okay, let me confuse you guys a bit. Huwa rajulun jadidun. He is a new man. Does that sentence make sense? Do you use this? Do you have this usage often? He is a new man, or he is a new woman. I think you got it right. Yes, jadidun is sometimes used because if not with rajulun, if it's used with tabibun, tabibun is doctor. Doctor can be new. A doctor could be new or an old doctor, right? Talibun, talibun could be jadidun. So this is not aqil in itself. Do you get me? But it is used for aqil sometimes, right? Okay. Okay, so I hope you are clear on that. So qadimun, qadimun, it's an adjective, right? So in an adjective would be the same, jadidun, qadimun. It's just the opposite of jadidun, which is new, jadidun, and qadimun is old. So the same thing we have to say, not in itself an intellectual being, right? And we are not going to categorize, so we are going to ignore these words because they could be used for both. There is no, is there any use to distinguish between these words, to check if it's aqil or ghayru aqil, if they are used for both aqil and ghayru aqil? So you could say qadimun, qalamun, for example, jadidun, qalamun jadidun, as well as talibun, as to talibun jadidun, right? So we are going to just ignore these words because qadimun and jadidun are adjectives, sifa, they apply to both aqil and ghayru aqil. Okay, so wasikhun, dirty, the same thing, ignore. Nadhifun, ignore, it could be used, right, for humans and places as well. Maybe nadhifun, there are some other adjectives maybe instead of nadhifun that you would used for a human. Okay, for example, tahurun, or yuhibbuna, or mutatahhirun, something like that. But let's just go over this word list and find anything interesting to see if it's aqil or ghayru aqil. The important thing is to recognize the aqil, because ghayru aqil is kathir jiddan, ghayru aqil is many, right? ستجد أكثر الكلمات هي غير عاقلة. أكثر الكلمات في اللغة العربية من فئة غير عاقل. Most of the words in the English language you will find that they are غير عاقل. Okay, in the universe also most of the things are غير عاقل, not other than human beings. Things other than human beings are much more, right? So maksurun, broken. I hope you just learn the words and you just differentiate between the living things which are intellectual beings and not. Okay, things which are intellectual beings, human beings or not. So an-najmu ghayru aqil. As for sifa, as for the adjective, we can ignore it because it could be used for aqil or ghayru aqil as well. So there is no need to differentiate, no much need of differentiating. Talibu, which is aqil, right? Rajulun, aqil. So all of these are ghayru aqil except talibun is aqil. All of these else are ghayru aqil. Ma'un with more water. Ladhidun, these are adjectives. We can just apply, for example, yes, we can just apply all of these to aqil and ghayru aqil as well. Sometimes, some words, of course, some words are, if you say a man is open. Okay, there is an English meaning to being open, openness, right? Not in that way. So some of those words you can see, it could be really confusing to categorize this into aqil and ghayru aqil. So the tip here is to consider things which are living, okay, like the cat, see, and all other things. To first consider if it's a living thing, then see if it's a human being or if it's for example, the profession a human being is doing. For example, muhandisun. Muhandisun is an engineer, right? So this is aqil. So those words are specific. So that's the first, category, the first analysis that we are going to do to see if it's aqil or ghayru aqil. So we will have to go through this book once again for the next category. as well. So still we are on the word baytun. Oh, you guys can't say this. Switch it. Okay, so the word baytun. We are trying to learn more about this word, okay, in depth. So the first question we posed to it was whether it was aqil or غير عاقل. عاقل or غير عاقل. Oh, sorry about that. I think you should, yeah, better now. So the first thing is to consider if it is عاقل غير عاقل. بيت. Is بيت عاقل or غير عاقل? بيت عاقل غير عاقل? بيت is غير عاقل. Now, as for the second question is it مذكر أو مؤنث? Is it مذكر or is it مؤنث? مؤنث. Like I said, I mean, I would really appreciate if one of you could help me with the slides. If it is مذكر or مؤنث. Okay, so let's go over that book once again. This next, yeah, I didn't say what مذكر and مؤنث means, right? So do you guys know what مذكر and مؤنث means? مذكر means masculine or male. Okay, مؤنث means female. مذكر means male and مؤنث means female. In another usage, it could be just referred to as masculine or feminine. Masculine or feminine. It could be, sorry, I should write this in green. So if it's masculine or feminine, that's what we are trying to figure out in the second question. If it is masculine or if it's feminine. Another word also could be used. I mean, in simpler terms, we could just say, I mean, when explaining to kids, we could say if it's used for boys or if it is used for girls. In simpler terms, we could just say if it's used for boys, if it is a boy noun, or if it is a girl noun, right? In simpler terms, we could just say if it is a boy, if it's used for boys, or if it's used for girls. So what is this mudhakkar and what is this muannath? In Arabic, every word is either mudhakkar or muannath. You could just say that, I mean, in general. Generally speaking, every single word in the Arabic language could be categorized as mudhakkar or muannath, right? In English, for example, when you say a pen, I am just referring to the pen often because it's the most, I mean, easily accessible thing here. Sorry about that. So, in English, the word pen, is it masculine or feminine? We don't care, right? In English, I mean, most of the time it's, I mean, English doesn't care if it's feminine or masculine, if it's male or female nouns, right? The nouns, most of the nouns are not divided either to female or male nouns or words, okay? But in Arabic, they divide almost all words either to mudhakkar or muannath. Now the next question is, how do we recognize this muannath? How do we know something is muannath, right? كيف نعرف أن هذه الكلمة مؤنث أم مذكر؟ صح؟ يعني meaning, how can we figure out if a certain word is muannath, which is feminine muannath, right? Feminine or a female muannath, girl, right? Or it is masculine, which is mudhakkar. Muannath, mudhakkar, mudhakkar, muannath, male, female, mudhakkar, muannath, right? So I will just give you just one example of it. I mean, one way to recognize. The rest of the ways, inshallah, we will do it a later time. So let's take the word sa'atun. 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 Right? Sa'atun means what? Sa'atun means a watch. Okay? Sa'atun. Sa'atun has this ta marbuta. A ta al marbuta. There was an open ta like this. A ta al maftuha. Maftuha basically means to be open. Right? It's an adjective. Maftuha. A ta al maftuha is like this. Right? It's an open ta. When we tie its two ends, we make it a ta marbuta, and the dots are moved up like this. So this ta becomes marbuta. We tie together the ends, so it's called marbuta min ar-rabt, min tying, rabt. From the word rabt comes marbuta. Okay, this is basically basic, but because some of you might be unaware of this marbuta word, that's why I'm trying to explain to you this bit. So if you see this atta al marbuta, you should immediately suspect that this word is muannath. You should immediately suspect what? This word is muannath. Got me? So sa'atun, muannath or mudhakkar? Oh, it has a ta marbuta, so muannath. Yes, that's it. Just give the verdict. Maybe we can appeal in the Supreme Court later if it's mudhakkar or muannas, right? But the first verdict we are given just based on one single evidence is that it is muannas, and that evidence is, does it have a ta marbuta? Right, 5 years in prison. Like we are already saying that you are muannas. No another decision cannot be changed until it's appealed in the Supreme Court, and we later look at it in more detail, whether this ta marbuta is actually indicating feminism or is it indicating some another thing. That's a later stage. But for now, let's say anything that has ta marbuta is feminine. Okay, malaikatun. Oh, but malaika, they made malaika, they made the angels, which are Allah's creation, inath. They made them females. No, malaika are not female or male. Okay, but I am referring to the word only, the written word. You see a ta marbuta, suspect that the word, okay, not the being itself. No, malaika, we don't say inath. We don't say malaika are female or male. No, they are Allah's creation, not male, not female. We can't say, we don't say. Okay, but وَجَعَلُوا الْمَلَائِكَةَ الَّذِينَ هُمْ عِبَادُ الرَّحْمَنِ إِنَاثًا. I don't know if I am saying the ayah correctly, but basically that means, have they made the angels, which are Allah's creation, inathan? Are they telling that angels are females? How did they have the knowledge of this? Right? So that's not the issue we are trying to get here. We are saying that anything that has a ta marbuta in it, for now, we are going to say that the word in itself is what? Feminine, female, muannath. Feminine, female, muannath. Muannath, feminine, female. Sa'atun is muannath. You are going to confuse this word muannath with another the other question or other category in the other analysis that we are going to take, which is muthanna. Don't confuse between muannath, which is for the gender, and muthanna, which is for the number. Muthanna. Don't confuse between these two words. Okay, muannath and muthanna. Muthanna means dual. It means two, the number two. Okay, not the number two. It indicates two things. Muthanna indicates two things, and muannath indicates if it's gender, female, right? Sorry about the handwriting. So muannath is something else, which is gender. Muthanna comes in the next phase, which is used for dual. I will explain, go over that in just a small bit. just so you understand between this, because I also had a little trouble, I mean, in the beginning when I see the words musanna, muannath. What are these things? I mean, you are asking me if a word is aqil and ghayru aqil, if it's aqil or ghayru aqil, is this word like used for intellectual beings or not? Aqil am ghayru aqil. The second category, is it mudhakkar am muannath? And the third category you are asking me, is it mufrad musanna am jamma? So when you say it's both muannath and muthanna, right, could be there could be a little confusion. That's where I am saying that muthanna is separate from muannath. Muannath is in the gender. Muannath goes with what? Mudhakkar. So whenever you say mudhakkar, you should remember muannath, male, female. Okay, muthanna with the tha as the second letter, this is something else. Muthanna is something else, muannath is something else. You can see the second letter is muthanna in the dual, right? But in muannath, it's the last letter. Easy, I know. So sa'atun, we would suspect it to be mudhakkar am muannath. Muannath because it has ta marbuta, sentence given already, verdict issued, right? You can appeal later in the Supreme Court. Mr. Ward, we are really sorry, but this is our decision for right now. You are muannath, you are a female, right? Okay, so this sa'atun, this word is female. Let's go into that book once again and see for ourselves which of those words are muannath and which are mudhakkar. So, as you can see, we are giving ourselves a tool to examine each and every word that comes in front of us. The first question we are asking is it aqil am ghayru aqil? Is it used for humans or not? Aqil am ghayru aqil? Okay. The second question is it mudhakkar, male, or is it muannath, female? Now that's what we are observing right now. So baytun, mudhakkar am muannath? Oh, it has a ta in it, but is it ta marbuta? No, it's ta maftuha. So immediately we would say this baytun is what? Mudhakkar, because it doesn't have the ta marbuta, at-ta al-marbuta that we showed you earlier. The ta which is closed, right? So baytun is mudhakkar, verdict issued and final. Masjidun, is it mudhakkar am muannath? Mudhakkar. Babun, is that mudhakkar am muannath? Mudhakkar, no ta marbuta to be seen anywhere. So verdict issued, final, decision final, mudhakkar. Kitabun, mudhakkar. Qalamun, mudhakkar. Miftahun, mudhakkar. Maktabun, sarirun, kursiyun, kulluha asma mudhakkar. All of those are mudhakkar, masculine nouns. Baytun, so all of these we have gone. Yes, qamisun. We don't see ta marbuta. So, mudhakkar. Let's see. Tabibun, is there a ta marbuta? No, mudhakkar. Tabibun, mudhakkar. Waladun, is there a ta marbuta? No. So, right, mudhakkar. Tabibun, is it the first question? Aqil am ghayru aqil? Tabibun, aqil. The second question, is it mudhakkar am muannath? Mudhakkar. So, tabibun is aqil for the first question's answer and mudhakkar for the second question's answer, the second analysis, right? Waladun, same, aqil and mudhakkar. Soon we are going to have 5 things that we can say about any given noun, inshallah. So, talibun, mudhakkar am muannath? Right? Mudhakkar. Rajulun, mudhakkar. Tajirun, mudhakkar. And also, I mean, these mudhakkar and muannath, I mean, whether it is feminine or masculine, whether it is male or female, doesn't only apply to just the, I mean, people, living things. No, it applies to every word, just like I said. Qalamun, mudhakkar, right? Sa'atun, muannas, right? So, let's see if we can find any muannas things here, muannas nouns. Tajirun, mudhakkar. Kalbun, mudhakkar. Qittun, mudhakkar. Himarun, mudhakkar. Hisanun, mudhakkar. Jamalun, mudhakkar. ديك. So you can see what I am doing. منديل مذكر, حمار مذكر, رجل مذكر. Right? How about this very word هذا, used for مذكر? We know that. Yes. I mean, okay. هذا is مذكر. Just know this for now. هذا is مذكر and هذا is used for مذكر nouns. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh, here it is. جديدة. Do we see a ta مربوطة here? Oh yes, it is. So is الجديدة مذكر أم مؤنث? مؤنث. Definitely مؤنث. No other, I mean, don't have any second thought about this even. It is مؤنث. Okay. سكر مذكر, حجر مذكر, إمام مذكر, لبن مذكر. So now you can see that every word that comes in front of you, if you see a ta marbuta, I am not saying that every word that has ta marbuta is a muannath, but that is something we will do in the Supreme Court. Okay, I mean, we are doing that in the appeals courts. For now, in the lower courts, we are going to just give our verdict issue that it is just by seeing ta marbuta, we are going to say you are a muannath word, a female word, a feminine word. Okay, so let's find any other feminine words here. All these are mudhakkar. All these are mudhakkar. Where are the girl words, right? No girls to be seen here. Oh, feminine nouns. Okay, ladidun, maftuhun, jadidun. All these are مذكر, غني, جميل, حلو, بعيد, كلها مذكر. الطبيب طويل والمدرس, all these words are مذكر. الباب والتاجر, all these two are مذكر. مذكر, the whole page. Oh, الصلاة here. الصلاة مؤنث ومذكر. مؤنث, right? الكعبة مؤنث. We have ta marbuta, low court. I mean, in the lower courts, we don't consider any other evidences. Just see in ta marbuta, we issue our verdicts, which is muannath. Okay. Of course, I know I am overdoing this, but this is so that you can remember these questions. You can distinguish between because it's really important when we come to adjective and noun agreement, and all of this stuff will be, I mean, so difficult for you if you don't learn these basic 5 questions to pose to every word, to ask about every word. Okay, so the other words all are mudhakkar. So here do we have, yes, wa aina as-sa'atu. As-sa'atu muannath, because we see at-ta marbuta here is that closed tha, right? So apart from this, now I am going to add one to that muannath thing. Apart from ta marbuta, any female name like Aisha, Maryamu doesn't have a ta marbuta even, but any female name obviously is a muannath. You get me? Any female name is what? Muannath. So even if it doesn't have ta marbuta in it, it is muannath. For example, Maryamu, Hindun, Hind bint, right? Hindun, muannath. Maryamu, muannath. So any female name is muannath. Okay? Any name that is used for females, even if it doesn't have this closed ta marbuta in it. So can we find anything else? Oh, here are the names. Muhammadun, mudhakkar. Khalidun, mudhakkar. Hamidun. هذه كلها أسماء الرجال, أسماء الأولاد. All of these are names of men, names of, right, boys, women. And Amina too, it also has ta marbuta, but it is a female name before that, so it is already a feminine noun, muannath. So we have 2 evidences against the word Aminatu. Zainabu is used for females, so muannath. Fatimatu muannath, 2 evidences. Maryamu muannath. Aishatu muannath. So all these names are muannath. So now I hope that you guys can really distinguish between mudhakkar and muannath. I know, I mean, the lesson is getting quite a bit long even, but this is really important. Now we know. Go through this book. I mean, if you can just go through the whole book and try to find as many tha marbuta, muannath, or female names as you can, and just know that, ask yourself, if it is aqil am ghayru aqil. When is this question irrelevant? When is this question, not needed? When it is an adjective. When it is an adjective, just don't bother the question even. When it is a noun, an English noun I am referring to, when it is an English noun, you should ask that if it is aqil am ghayru aqil. The second question is it mudhakkar am muannas? So now we have two questions. There are three more questions. So mudhakkar, I hope you guys are now familiar with this. Inshallah, this method will benefit you a lot, inshallah, when we are done with this, and you guys are exploring it yourself. There is no method set in stone in particular to teach Arabic language. So every author of a book, for example, the book series, the Medina book series, mashallah, Dr. Fuad Abdul Rahim, he has done a really good job, mashallah, for students who are learning Arabic. Thousands of students, including ourselves, we all learned from that book, and it really helped us a lot. But I am giving these introductions, and I am not going according to those lessons, because this is the way I feel. While I was trying to learn Arabic language, this is the way I thought would best suit myself. It might not suit all of you, but I apologize for that, and I am sorry, really sorry. But inshallah, I hope this method is going to be effective and efficient for you. Instead of just learning 100 words without knowing if it is mudhakkar or muannath or aqil or ghayru aqil, jam, or is it plural or singular, without paying attention to these, if you are learning all those words, maybe you will find it really difficult to join with other words and form sentences. But if you learn these basics, inshallah, it will be much easier for you. Now the third question is, I think we will stop here. I will just mention this third question. If it is mufrad aw muthanna, aw jam. If the word is, what do we have here? If it is singular, right? If it is sorry, muthanna is actually dual. What's dual? Okay, let me get back on it. And jam'un is plural. Okay, so let me quickly write this also here, so that you guys can know what this means when you refer to it back. Okay, so mufrad, muthanna, jam. Is it mufrad? This is the third question. Okay, is it mufrad, is it muthanna, or jam? In English, we only have the singular and the plural. So you either have a pen, or you have, with additional s, pens, many pens. Where is my other pen? In English, they don't have a word for these two guys here. Can you see it? Two pens, right? In English, they don't have a word for these two. In English, I repeat, they don't have a specific word for two pens. They would just say what? Two pens, right? When I say pens, it could be, in English, when I say pens, it could be two pens, or it could be three pens. I don't have the third pen here right now with me. Okay, so when I say pens in English, it is two or more, right? But in Arabic, when I say mufrad, it means singular. It is one pen. You know that. When I say muthanna, qalamani, we just form this ani. Okay, we just form add this ani to any word and make it two. Okay, so there is a special form, because you can form this ani with anything. Qalamani, kitabani, mudarrisani, talibani, sa'atani, talibatani, right? muhandisatani, tabibani, tabibatani. You can just add ani to any noun in Arabic. Jadidun, even adjectives, right? Jadidun, jadidani, two new, right? It doesn't it means two, specifically two, not more. Okay, in English when you say plural it is more. So in Arabic we have this is muthanna, one is mufrad. Still trying to get, oh, I found it. So right, one is mufrad. Okay, sorry, I mean, once again, maybe these are really basic for some of you, but trust me, to stick it to your memory I need to demonstrate this way. So mufradun, Muthanna, Jam, three or more. Okay? In Arabic, Jam means three or more. In Arabic, I repeat, Jam'un means three or more, not two or more. Okay? In English, this is plural. But in Arabic, this is not plural. We have a word for two things. Anything you can form ani, just by adding ani. Qala mani, kitabani, daftarani, jadidani, even the nouns, adjectives, adverbs, everything you can just add ani to it and make it two. So Arabic has this special number two. Mufrad, singular, muthanna, jam. So this is basically referred to as al-adad. Okay? The first was to check if it was aqil or ghayru aqil. The next one we are checking if it's mudhakkar or muannath, male or female. The third one we are checking if it's mufrad, single, singular, muthanna, dual, or more than three or more, jamma. So if I say baytun, baytun means a house. What does a house indicate? Just one house, right? So baytun means mufrad. Is baytun mufrad jam or muthanna? Mufrad, muthanna or jam? We say, oh, immediately we say baytun is mufrad. Inshallah, we are going to take more of this lesson, and inshallah the next two categories or the next two analysis that we are going to perform on any given word and go through the words provided in the book and see if it is muthanna, mufrad, jam. See for every word if it is aqil, ghayru aqil, mudhakkar, muthanna, mudhakkar or muthanna, mufrad or muthanna or jam. I hope, I mean, using these Arabic terms is not, I mean, difficult for you. Inshallah, we will also provide the meanings of these terms, these grammatical terms to you soon. And I really wish that some of you could help me with the presentations, slides, for example, preparing these into slide forms in a nice presentable format. You can just inbox our page. And also, if there are connection issues and things like that in the Facebook live video, you can always see that in the YouTube video, and there will be no connection errors, inshallah, because it's recorded simultaneously to my laptop and then later uploaded to YouTube, inshallah. So I hope you guys, inshallah, enjoy this, and I mean, it is understandable, my presentation is understandable, and I hope that you guys forgive me if I know, I mean, myself, I am not up to this task, I know that, but I just wanted to do this so that in Yawm al-Qiyamah, inshallah, I can say that I did something. And I don't even want to stop even if I am bad at it. Maybe some of you will have really negative feedbacks, maybe about the surrounding here, it's not really well suited. I know that, I mean, I research about the green screen and things, but I don't have that now. But you know that if you are waiting for, I mean, the perfect opportunity to do something, that may never arrive. You just begin with what you have. Even if it's a business, even if it's a class, even if it's learning anything, just start doing something with what you have. And don't try to, I mean, postpone all things to the day that you have everything. You may never have everything. We may never have, I may never have everything, not all the tools, not all the skills, but with whatever I have, inshallah, I can later build on this. I just hope that, and I hope, inshallah, you guys enjoyed this. And as usual, at the end of every video, I just to keep you guys, I mean, not bored, or I am sure, I mean, this session got even longer than I even expected. We are doing it even twice. So we have done it already twice. So I hope, I mean, this you enjoy the vlog video that I will provide to you here in a short while. And brothers and sisters, please pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that I am able to complete this for him. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can you see those gates over there? Alhamdulillah. This is after, I think, more than 2 months they have opened it for the first time today. I am really excited, and inshallah I'm gonna go over to my car, which is over there, and inshallah going to take the first ride out. Really, I should be wearing this one up. Yeah, this is my car. It's a bit dusty. Inshallah will do. Here we go. Bismillah. Alhamdulillah. Thumma alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. You know, the human beings, even if they are like kept in a whole island, a big island, and then it's said to them, don't you go out of this island, it will, believe me, feel like a prison. So alhamdulillah, for the first time in 2 months I am going out. So this is Al-Madinatul Munawwara. This is a road I often travel. I mean, I often take. This is actually a Turkish restaurant here. Madina. I'll show you guys the signboard. Yeah. Hope you can see it. This is it. Turkish restaurant. الله. هذا الفرن للبيتزا وليش؟ البيتزا والفطاير. الفطاير؟ ما شاء الله. You can see. Just now I asked them فرن is this furnace. What this furnace is used for? And they just replied it's used for pizza, and the brother has got me some pizza to taste.
Not pizza.
Is this not pizza? Mahal, what is this?
Fatira.
Oh, so this is fatira. It just really looks like. ايوه اكيد كل مسلم يبغى يتعلم العربية عشان القرآن. صح؟ Oh, this is really good, by the way. الفطيرة they call it. So alhamdulillah, I got my food. Since it's my first day out, I thought of like getting something special for the day.
كلمتان حبيبتان إلى الرحمن خفيفتان على اللسان ثقيلتان في الميزان سبحان